The new tax reform introduced by the federal government has been greeted with mixed feelings by Nigerians amid widespread of misinformation and varying interpretations of what the policy truly entails. In this report, Femi Afari-Ogun spoke with financial experts who have described the reforms as one of the most far-reaching policies of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu aimed at bridging the gap between the rich and the poor, but insisted that sustained enlightenment, especially at the grassroots, remains key to its success. His report.
At the heart of the newly introduced tax reform is a major shift aimed at protecting low-income earners and easing the burden on working Nigerians. Yinka Anjus, a financial expert, describes the tax reform as highly needed, noting that Nigeria can no longer rely on outdated tax structures that place undue pressure on the poor while allowing inequality to widen.
This taxation is more that is very encouraging. You know what it does? We call it progressive taxation. That is, the rich pay more, the poor pay less or pay nothing. All this Koro pay, all this Okada, how much do they use? What's their turnover? It means they won't pay. But people don't know. In fact, politically, some people will be saying don't mind them, they want to collect your money. It is not so.
From the workplace perspective, a human resources manager, Toyiba Oyetojiraji, says the tax reform is beyond what people are circulating on the social media.
A lot of people do not understand how these things work, and that is why we've been saying different things on social media where they're saying if you want to transfer money, put narration, if you want to do this, do that. It doesn't actually work like that. So if people are properly sensitized and they understand and they are spoken to in a way they would understand, this thing is actually very simple. You pay based on the amount you earn. So now there's a threshold that we have to follow. For instance, in my company now, we are sensitizing our staff so that they will understand how it works.
The experts, speaking with one voice, called on the federal government to help Nigerians understand the benefits and responsibilities under the new tax system.
Change. You know, people don't want change. They want status quo to always remain. If you want to bring in something new, you have to continue to educate, to inform, if possible, use entertainment for them to understand. Use local dialect. I did not even say Yoruba. There are deeper Yoruba, we call it dialect.
So after this sensitization has been done, then the government needs to let the people of Nigeria understand that the taxpayers' money will be used for what it is meant to be used for.
As the new tax reform begins to shape Nigeria's economic landscape, analysts say its success will depend not only on policy design, but on communication, accountability, and the confidence of Nigerians that the system truly works for all. In Osogbo, Femi Afari-Ogun, NTA News.